Hi, it's Howard again with part 6 of my CD collection. Hopefully there won't be too many more parts left. I think maybe another 4 or 5 maybe. Right, let's crack on again with a compilation album called Rock City Nights, which I got for £1 from a charity shop. It's got Queen on it, it's got Bon Jovi on it, Big Country, Status Quo, Europe. Like I said before, compilation albums, you just stick them in the car. It's not inoffensive to listen to on a journey. Next, got a classic, Smash by Offspring. This is another CD I got off Music Magpie. 2 CDs for £2.25. One of the best songs on here is Keep 'Em Separated and Self-Esteem. Great album. Next, we've got Misplaced Childhood by Marillion. It's another charity shop buy for £1. Probably the best song on here is Kayleigh and Lavender. 2 big ballads. The big hits in 1985 with. Great album. Next, got another promo CD from a Swedish band called Dignity. It's a plain disc. Kind of like half AOR, half power metal. Kind of like melodic hard rock. Probably the best song on here, Dreams Never Die. One of them CDs again that I've not played for a while, so I can't remember all the songs. I can remember average-ish kind of stuff. It's not too bad. Next, we've got 2 albums on 1 CD. And it's the 2 Rough Cut albums. Rough Cut and Rough Cut Wants You. Featuring Paul Shortino. He's more famous for his cameo in Spinal Tap. Some great stuff on here, like Dreaming Again, Kids Will Rock, got the USA. Both great albums. I think you can probably get this pretty cheap on Amazon. You can track it down. You like hard rock, get this album. Good stuff. Next, got a bit of pop punk, All Time Low, Dirty Work. So another CD I got for £1 from the charity shop. Can't really tell you what it sounds like because I've not listened to it yet, so I'll keep you posted what it sounds like when I do eventually listen to it. Next, we've got Drive She Said. The best of, well, it's called Dreams Will Come. The best of Drive She Said. Great AOR band from America. Used to be called Touch. Teach? Yeah. We were the first ever band to play at Donington or Monsters of Rock. Some great songs there. Like Hard to Hold, Think of Love, like keyboard heavy AOR. I like these. This is on the AOR Evan label. Track a copy of this down. Great stuff all. Track down their debut album from 1989. That's also a great album. Great stuff. Next, another best of album, The Best of Talisman, featuring Jeff Scott Soto. This is another great album. Best song, Call My Ecstasy, which is a bit like Extreme, Red Hot Chili Peppers, got a kind of funky sound. Also there's quite a lot of like, AOR songs in it as well. Like I'll Be Waiting. It's another CD you can get pretty cheap as well, so you can track it down. It'll give you a good idea what Talisman are like. Great stuff. Next, another best of album. The best of Billy Squier. 16 Strokes. It's got a classic Stroke on it, which I think Bonfire covered on the Knockout album, I think. some other great songs in it, like L.O.V's A Four Letter Word, My Kind of Lover. Straightforward, melodic hard rock. It's good stuff. Next, got Cannibal Corpse and The Wretched Spawn. It's more or less the same as all other Cannibal Corpse albums. You know what it's going to sound like? Fast going. Probably the best song on here is Psychotic Position and Nothing Left to Mutilate. Great album. Next, another best of album. The Best of the Stereophonics, or Welsh band. I don't know why it seems to get lumped into the rock and metal press, but with that as metal was Justin Bieber. Probably the best song on here is a song called The Bartender and the Thief. That one kind of rocks a bit. It's quite for £1 from a charity shop, so I can't go on. It's got a couple of other good songs. Just looking and have a nice day. It's alright. Next, got another promo album. Brother Fire Tribe, Heart Full of Fire. It includes lead guitarist out of Nightwish, whose name escapes me now. I'll have to have a quick look, see what his name is. I've forgotten what his name is now. No, his name's gone, but it's the lead guitarist of Nightwish. This is his AOR melodic hard rock band. You can track down any of their albums, it's great melodic rock. Best song on here, Wildest Dreams. Again, Call Love. Heard it on the radio, absolutely brilliant album, great stuff. Next, another promo album. Swedish rockers, well, Swedish metalers, Astral Doors. And this is New Revelation. Lead singer's Patrick Johansson, and he's a dead ringer for Ronnie James Dio. And he has some great songs like Freedom War. Waiting for the Master. Like Swedish power metal, great album with a Dio twist. Sounds a bit like Dio as well. Next, got the classic On Target by Bangalore Choir, featuring David Reese, who was the lead singer of Accept, and I think he was also the lead singer of the Bonfire for one album. Great hard rock from 1992. You can track a copy of this down, I think you get it pretty cheap now. Buy it, absolutely brilliant album. Next, got another promo copy album. Kiwas from Finland, The New Dark Age. Kind of like power metal meets melodic death metal. Some great songs in there like Kias War Anthem, After the Storm. Just playing Black Disc. Get this split up now, it's actually quite a good album that is. Next, another promo CD. Falconer Among Beggars and Thieves. More Swedish power metal stroke folk metal. Some good songs like Field of Sorrow and Man of the Hour. And there's also quite a lot of songs in Swedish, which I don't understand really, but it's a great album. Next, another best of album. Dio The Collection. Got a classic song like Holy Diver, We Rock, Rock and Roll Children, Hungry for Heaven, Could Have Been a Dreamer. It's a great album, what can I say? Keeps me happy. Classic. Next, got another promo album. One British band called Skyscraper. This is Superstate. This is from 1995. It's kind of like grungy hard rock, but it's actually a brilliant album. You can actually find a copy of it. Can't think of a bad song, but it's great. Next, another album called The Millennium Party, which is a double CD of party hits. Another CD I got for £1 from the charity shop, so got stuff like Tina Turner on it, Robbie Williams, Queen, yet again, Mud, Blondie. There's no inoffensive albums for car journeys. Next, we've got another promo disc, Maxwell Rudy Pell, Mystica. This one features Johnny Joelli from Hardline. Best songs in there, Fly to the Moon and Rock the Nation. And track this album down because it's really good as well. Next, got classic hair metal from '91, Kit Tracy, No Rules. First bought this on cassette when it first came out. I've loved it ever since. It's probably one of them in the top 20 favourite albums of all time. Kind of like Motley Crue meets The Cult. It's a really good album. Probably the best songs in there. Don't Need Rules, Trash Sitter, Soul Shaker, Rattlesnake Eyes. Absolute classic it is. Next, we've got Australian band Roxas, Night Street. Actually, great AOR. Great songs like My Way, Rock and Roll Nights, Where Are You Now, Stand Back. I think you can probably get this off Amazon now, pretty cheapish. It's a great album. Like AOR. And this is a original copy. I think AOR haven't re-released it, but this is the Australian copy of it. Great stuff. Next, I've got Helix, Wild in the Streets. This is the Rock Candy remix. Originally bought this in '87 on LP. Love this album. Great songs like Wild in the Streets, Never Gonna Stop the Rock, High Voltage Kicks, Shot for Love. Even a couple of cover songs are great as well, like Dream On by Nazareth, She's So Tough by Joe Elliott at Def Leppard. Great album. Track this one down, get it, 'cause it's brilliant. Next, got Streets, a rock opera. Some great songs in there like Jesus Saves, A Little Too Far. It's probably not as good as Holy Mountain King or Gutter Ballet, but still a good album. This is the original copy from 1991. Great album. Next, got Primal Fear and New Religion. It's a digipack edition. Best songs on here: Sign of Fear, Fight in the Darkness, World on Fire. Great German power metal featuring Matt Sinner and Ralph Sheekers. Great power metal. Next, got a double CD, the best rock ballads in the world ever, featuring surprise Queen again. And every compilation album, yeah. It's got Meat Loaf on it, Alana Miles, Chicago, John Waite again. For them albums that you just stick in the car again for car journeys. Next, we've got Ash Intergalactic Sonic 7 inches. Ash are from Northern Ireland, pretty popular, say in the late 90s in the UK. There's a few good songs on here. Girl from Mars, Oh Yeah, Kung Fu. It's one of them bands that were always in the rock press, but they were not really that rocky. They were a lot more indie than metal, but still good. Like I said, it cost me £1 from a charity shop. It's got a bonus disc of B-sides, which I've never listened to, so it's not too bad. Next, got this box there. Ooh, I wonder what it could be. I can open it. It features the first 2 albums by a band from Arizona. The first album was heavy metal, and the second album was AOR. And that band is Icon. Great heavy metal albums, the first album. Great songs like World War, Rock On Through the Night, Rock and Roll Maniac. I think it's just like a disc that looks like a record. And then the next disc is a classic AOR album, Night of a Crime. I think every song on it is a classic, and originally they had this on the album and played it to death. So this is another album that'll probably be my top 20 albums of all time. If you can track down a copy of this album and you love AOR, it's absolutely brilliant. And this is the Axe Killer Warrior set, box set. Get hold of this. I think I've seen it on Discogs for about £25. Might get it cheaper. Great stuff. Next, another promo disc of Kiwas, The Spirit of Yuko. Best songs there: On Winds of Death We Ride, Fawns of a Black Rose. The disc. Haven't changed the style, it's just still power metal mix. Melody Death, probably. Great album though. Next, we've got Belgian power metalers, Magic Kingdom, Metallic Tragedy. So the digipack comes with a poster and a sticker. It's also got Dusan Petrozzi. There's also the lead guitarist in Iron Mask. Absolutely brilliant album. Listen to the second track, Child of the Now. That is absolutely brilliant. There's absolutely great songs on there, like Time Will Tell. Another song which is a great ballad. If you track a copy of this down, it's well worth buying. Next, Love, The Ultimate Collection. Another power ballad triple CD box set. I think this was £1 from a charity shop. It's got Spandau Ballet on again. Surprisingly enough, it doesn't have Queen on it. It's got Kool and the Gang, Cher, Belinda Carlisle, Sting on it. Another CD for the car. Next, we've got Slayer's Greatest Hits, another charity shop buy. Got all the classics from their 70s, right up to the 1991. Actually, I like the songs from 1991. Great song called Radio Wall of Sound. Want to know where Quite Right came from? Listen to this album. Quite Right, it makes quite a lot of their songs. Good stuff. Next, got LA Guns, Hollywood Vampires. Managed to find this cheap for £2.50 off Music Magpie. Great songs like Over the Edge, Some Life and Love, Kiss My Love Goodbye. It's probably better than the first album. If you like glam rock, good stuff. Next, got the classic Reckless by Bryan Adams. Can't fault any songs on there. Had this on cassette back in the 80s, played it to death, and today it still stands up. I got this from a charity shop for £1. Great stuff. Next, got Lenny Kravitz, Greatest Hits. It's got Greatest American Woman on it, Fly Away. Great Funky Hard Rock. That's another charity shop, buy for £1. Good stuff. And finally, dropped it. So another CD I got off Music Magpie. You get 2 for £2.25. This is, see it's falling up. Sum 41, Does This Look Infected? Got some great songs in it, like the Hell song, Still Waiting. It's a great album. Okay, that's it now. That's part 6, so hopefully I'll do part 7 on Sunday on my day off. Okay, thanks for watching and goodbye.